Hello and welcome to this week's newsletter. And yes, I'm just back from a lovely trip to Cork in Ireland, playing 4 games of golf in 4 days. It was fantastic. I love going to Ireland, especially Cork. The welcome you get, the service you get is second to none, and the golf courses over there are brilliant as well. So if anybody's interested in going to Cork, I highly recommend it. Come in, I'll give you a few pointers because it is a lovely, lovely place to go and golf, and the people literally can't look after you enough. It was superb, really enjoyed that. But here we are. I understand it was a good weekend. It was a busy weekend. The sun was shining, which is nice to see. We had good weather over in Cork, although a bit cloudy, but it was nice and mild over there. Right, okay, let's start with this week's US PGA Championship. And wasn't that amazing? Wasn't it fantastic? And Brooks Koepka ended up winning. Well, he was awesome, wasn't he? I mean, he's been awesome for God knows how many years now, but quite interesting how he's come back from struggling with injuries and his game over the last couple of years or so. But yeah, he was superb. He continued from his Masters performance where he was when he finished second to Jon Rahm when he had a bad last day, but no such thing this year. This US PGA Championship, because he was superb, wasn't he, throughout, and he ended up winning by 2 shots in the end from Victor Hovland. Victor Hovland, the Norwegian lad, was going really well. He kind of was right up there, 1 shot behind, until he hit it into the bunker on 16, the fairway bunker on 16, and then thinned it into the face, and then had to take a penalty drop. No, it was a free drop from there, wasn't it? But he was never going to be able to make a par from there, and ended up making a 6. Interestingly enough, Corey Connors was in there the day before and did exactly the same thing, so it was a little bit ironic that. But yeah, so yeah, Jon Rahm was superb. Scotty Scheffler also finished second. He had a good week, good ball striking week, tee to green. Just never really held the putts. Made a late charge on the Sunday. But Brooks Koepka has now won 5 major championships after his 2 US Open wins back in 17 and 18, and his 2 US PGA wins in 18 and 19. And that's 5 major championships. That's more than anybody else of the current crop of players. Rory McIlroy's got 4, but he can't seem to add to that. Despite having dominant years, he can't win the major championships anymore. And Jordan Spieth has got 3, but now Brooks Koepka moves on to 5, which is most impressive, really. I think that puts him in the top 20 of all-time golfers, really, with 5 major championships. So it just goes to show how well he is doing. And interestingly, this time last year, if you watch that Netflix series Full Swing, he was absolutely depressed about his game. He was come across really grumpy because he was playing so badly. So it can all change very quickly in this game. You just got to keep working harder, haven't you? But yeah, Brooks Koepka won. Let's have who won the old sweepstake. So Terry Wolnoff won. He had Brooks Koepka. He's won £102 onto his Pro Shop account. Well done, Terry. Second was Scotty Scheffler and Victor Hovland. Well, Keith Ridsdale had Scotty Scheffler, and Angus Smith had Victor Hovland. So they get £50 each onto their Pro Shop account. In tie for 4th place was Cam Davis, Kurt Kitayama, and Bryson DeChambeau. Nice to see him come back to form, to be honest. Harry Hoff, Andy Ingham, and Stu Pearce all won £10 onto their Pro Shop account. Lowest rounds of the day. Day 1 was Stu Pearce with Bryson DeChambeau. He won £20 onto his Pro Shop account. Days 2 and 3 was both Brooks Koepka as he came surging through the field. That means Terry Wolnoff won another £20 and £20, so £40 onto his Pro Shop account. And day 4, there was a whole list of players that shot 66, I think, on the final day. So Scotty Scheffler, Cameron Davis, Seb Straka, Kurt Kitayama, and Cameron Smith. So Keith Ridsdale, Andy Ingham, Andy McCann, Harry Huff, and Keith Ridsdale all got £4 onto their Pro Shop account. Well done to everybody for backing the correct, well, not backing, getting lucky enough to draw on the players that have won the prizes, yeah? US Open now starts in 3 weeks' time. They come very thick and very fast. So we've already got the US Open sweepstake up and running, so come and get your squares on that. And if your player does really well, as Brooks Koepka does, as Terry Wolnoff drew him, you can win £142 onto your Pro Shop account, as Terry did. Well done, Terry. So yeah, you never know, good way. So £2 a square, come and get your US Open squares ASAP. On to Galston Golf Club competition news, and we'll start with, first of all, Andy Ingham. Andy Ingham, who played in the EG competition race to Woodhall. Based on last year's scores, he qualified for the regional qualifier over at Rookery, and On Sunday, he shot a fine 44 points to win the regional qualifier over at Rookery and go through to the grand final played at Woodhall Spa. So well done, Andy Ingham. 44 points. All that hard work has paid off. Well done to you. Next up, the junior team competition, a three-person junior competition. They had their match at home against Halesworth on Sunday, and the team of Jacob Goldsmith, Chloe Punter and Max Elliott were superb, and they won by a massive 33 points in the combined 18-hole Stapleford. So well done, you three. That is superb. They are now into the semi-finals. Go on, Dalston Juniors. Well done, Jacob. Well done, Chloe. And well done, Max Elliott. Superb stuff, that. Right, now we'll go on to the actual stroke play competitions, etc. And we'll go back to last Wednesday's ladies 3-ball Texas Scramble, where Kins Ellis, Maggie Hart and Marie Norman won with a net 64. Well done to you three ladies. And then on this Thursday, in the men's monthly Stapleford, Graham Holmes won Division 1 with 40 points. Well done, Graham. He beat Ben Luty into second on 39 points. In Division 2, John Hopwood won with a fantastic 43 points. Well done, John. He beat Harry Hoff into second on 41 points. And in Division 3, Justin Nichols won with 41 points, beating Andy Kirk into second on countback, also with 41 points. On Saturday, we had our mixed foursomes for the Platten Trophy, where Dave and Emma Punter won with a fine 37 points in the foursomes format, beating Marie Norman and Dad David Moore into second. On Sunday, we had the mixed monthly Stapleford, where Stephen Simmons won Division 1 with 35 points. He beat Chris Duffy and Steve Blake into second and third on 34 points. Nice to see Chris Duffy playing some good golf again. In Division 2, Jack Moyes won with 38 points. Well done, Jack. Beat Matt Leggett and Donald Graham into second and third, both on 35 points. In Division 3, Amanda Hood. Well done, Amanda. A fine 43 points. Superb that. Amanda Hood won Division 3 with 43 points, beating Ray Butler into second on 38. On Monday, the seniors had their 3-score year and 10 competition, and the winner of that was David Easter. Well done, David. In Portugal news, we have got a list of names down now. We've got 20 odd names. So what I'll be doing, I'll be emailing all of you in the next few days or so, confirming times, dates, prices, etc. And then I will require a deposit should you still want to go. So expect to receive an email from me over the next few days or so. But yeah, it looks like it's going to be a goer. So really looking forward and excited for that. In Pro News, and me and Stewie had a fine return to form on last Thursday. We managed to beat Dave Punter and Kelvin Gillies. We got 38 points, they got 35 points, so it was a 3-point win for me and Stewie. None of us particularly played that well, although I was much improved, as was Stewie, to make us win. But yeah, 38 points, bettable, wasn't amazing, but it was steady stuff, and we managed to get the job done. Always good fun playing against Dave Punter and Kelvin Gillies. Thoroughly enjoyed their company. But yes, so we won that one by 3 points. No Captain Pro match this Thursday. Stewie's off doing the Compass Challenges, and all 4 golf clubs. The most northerly golf club in the British Isles, most southerly golf club in the British Isles, the most westerly golf club in the British Isles, and obviously we're the most easterly golf club in the British Isles. So he's doing a little 4-point Compass Challenge there, see how quickly. I think they're trying to do it 4 in 5 days, which is an awful lot of driving and an awful lot of hard work. But he's good. He's raising lots of money for his charity in RNLI as well. So it's and by the sounds of things, it's all going very well. But he'll be very worn out when he gets back, which is a shame because we're supposed to be playing Monday at Royal Norwich in the Pro Captain, actually national or regional qualifier for the national final. So hopefully he's ready for that when he gets back. Right, okay, that's everything for this week. Thanks very much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you all soon. Take care. Bye-bye.